Yo, what's up? It's your boy D. I'm coming back at you with another one. I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to profit $400 in one day. Let's get into it. I want to waste too much of you guys' time. All right, so first we have Apple. Yeah, and it's still running. But as I go down to the daily chart, you see, I called this. I actually said I was going to get in this day before yesterday. Just charting. I seen it on the chart. I seen his head and shoulders. If you watched my videos before, I've talked about a head and shoulders. I've got in this pattern multiple times. So when you see the pattern, you see your setup. You gotta fire. Stay low, keep firing. Even if it goes wrong, even if it doesn't go your way, you would still take this trade 8 times out of 10. So you see, as it went lower into support, I seen it was holding this area. And then as it opened, it actually opened up top and broke resistance. So I was like, yeah, it most definitely is going to run because it has so much space, and it's almost hitting the 50 EMA. But yeah, I got in about as it broke this level. And then as it got to this level, it didn't even get to this level. But as I was intraday trading, it, went back into support as it was retesting, and I went ahead and sold. But yeah, that's that for Apple. And let's get into the next one. The next one I did was AAL, American Airlines. And the reason I got in this one is because it has a third touch of resistance. Support. And what I mean by third touch of support is you see how it comes down, hits that support level, and it does that 3 times. Or after the third time is the most significant time to where you would buy. After the second time, it's most likely to bounce because that's a double bottom as well. But when a third time that's much more confluence, So I went ahead and took that. I was expecting it to go to this level. I was hoping it would open up to this level, but it opened up just enough above the highs to where it would, break resistance and then run. I think because SPY ran, everything else was able to, get into room of breaking resistance. But yeah, that's that to that play. Just remember with the third touch of resistance at a key level though. That's the thing. It has to be at a key level, either resistance or support. If you just take it in the middle of a trend, then you don't set the odds in your favor, to go in your favor. So let's go to QQQ. And some of these, hold on, did I break that down? Because you really didn't see where I got in at. I actually held this prior day because I got in the day before on this red candle as it was touching this level. Because I knew it was going to bounce. I just didn't know, how high or what. I just, didn't know for real. So yeah, I got in on that, took my profits about at those highs. And so yeah, that's that. Third touch, it's like 3 strikes. You're out. You know what I'm saying? 3 strikes is most definitely likely to bounce at a key level. Remember that. Key levels with candles or patterns That's what's making the money for real. Just recognizing those patterns at key levels and for looking for bounces and rejections, you know. I'll make another video if y'all want to, me breaking that down. Bounces and rejections from, key levels and things. Hold on, let me take all this off. All right. So QQQ, we got in a bull flag. Let's go down to the hourly so we actually can see it. I thought I deleted that. Dang. All right. I thought it was the hourly. Let's try the 15. Yeah, it was the 15. Okay. Let's actually go down to the 5 minute so I can really break this down. Excuse me. All right, so as y'all seen from the open, it drove down a little bit. Price drove down, and then it found a price, a level to where it wanted to bounce up. Rejected support, made that candle, and then it just started rising from here. It didn't even I guess it made a tiny bull flag if you go down to the 1 minute, but it just kept rising, broke this resistance. Then I was, deciding what it was going to do right here, anticipating what it was going to do right here. I wasn't in anything yet. I was just, watching. And then I seen it rejecting that level. I was like, okay, it might find this little level because this is actually a level from yesterday that it, rejected from and went lower. So it has a lot of contracts that it, might be sitting at. So as it did that, it actually created a bull flag pole, and that's what this is. I created that, measured my pole, seen, where it was gonna potentially go to, and that's my target. My slogan is set targets, take profits, man, because you never know what the market is gonna do unless you're swinging, and I'll get into that because I got a play that I'm actually, in a swing of, and the prior play that I was speaking about, that was a swing. So I'll get into that later. And you see how it rejected it, went even higher to this level of my target, and it's still even holding that. It might even go higher. You just have to see how the whole market goes, because this QQQ and SPY are like the main ones that you want to look at when you want to see where the market goes, because they hold most of the main top companies. But yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, this is the swing coming up, the last play. So I can go ahead and get y'all out of here. I know y'all got things to do. All right, let's go to the hourly. Yes, sir. This is the play that I got in today, and it's actually still running during current market. We just got to see how, play out. And the reason I got in this play is because I seen that it was, creating this bull flag that it is now. And it's breaking out, and hope should break through this EMA and get on top of this level of support and get on top of this level of resistance and make it a support. Hold on, let me break it down. This level right here. It breaks that. Because I'm hoping to see for it to either go 16.23. That's where some orders, could be sitting at, potentially be sitting at. So yeah, and we're going to do this. If it gets to breaking the EMA and then, breaking that level, it has to create something else. It will have to create another bull flag. It doesn't. That's the thing about the market. It doesn't just run up. You have to see red candles in between, in between trends, because that's what makes the whole pattern, because it would be crazy if the market just went straight up or straight down, but the reason for me saying that is you have to get used to seeing those candles and seeing your account, be red for a minute to be able to see your account be green, because you want to buy the dip. You want to buy low, sell high. A lot of people want to get FOMO and want to buy the rip, which means buying the highs, because they're seeing it go so high and higher and higher. But that's when you might get a bag hold, and you don't ever want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You want to buy low where the smart money is looking to buy. You don't want to listen to propaganda and everything else, but that's a whole different story, a whole nother video. So that's it for today, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if y'all want to see more or what kind of videos else y'all want to see. Yeah, tap in, man. Appreciate y'all for watching.